Hey guys, this is Glorious Fruit. I'm here to talk about what happened to JacksFilms of this recent past weekend, to be precise, last Friday. It's starting off with SSSniperwolf's Instagram story post saying, "Should I go visit JacksFilms? I live 5 minutes away from my shoot," leaving a poll for all of her followers to answer yes or no. So what seems like a harmless Instagram story post turns out not to be true. She did this all in front of his own property, not getting any information, not getting any permission to be in front of his own property when she made this post. That's already called stalking. You're invading someone's privacy and not getting any permission to be there whatsoever. But it gets much worse than that because she also films a live video of his front property and then posted it on Instagram for all of her followers to see. And this is gets much worse because it's called doxing. You're revealing someone's information for the public to see, whether it's home address, financial, phone number, anything that has to do with the person's property and makes it private is not allowed to be presented to the public unless they presented it themselves. They gave the permission to do so. The and the worst thing about it is that she makes the excuse that she found it on Google. It's on Google. You don't do it anyways. One, you don't go to the person's property to go stalk them or reveal where they live. Even though it's on Google, it still doesn't make it right. It does not give you the right to do that. The next excuse she makes is that she says, "This creep has been harassing me for months," then plays the victim saying, "I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. If I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills." If your intentions was only to talk to him, why not send a DM on Instagram or a DM on Twitter or send an email towards JacksFilms? Why do you have to go to great lengths to be in front of his own property? Or to film his front property and then to show it to all of your Instagram followers? These are just all poor excuses that Sniper Film has been making. JacksFilms also talks about this as a Breedless YouTube video, and I'll show that right now. We're gonna react to it.
Deplatformed. In this exact moment, she turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics. To everyone that's reached out to us, thank you. We're fine, we're just a little shaken up. But mainly, we feel violated. We no longer feel safe in our own home because we're dealing with someone who genuinely thinks they're in the right for A, stalking me, and B, posting our home to her massive audience. What a disgusting abuse of clout that is. This is irresponsible at best and flat out dangerous at worst. YouTube needs to step in and take action. If this goes unpunished, then it sets a terrifying precedent that you can dox and stalk your critics so long as you have a big YouTube audience. If she truly wanted to talk with me, she could have done so through many other means. But there's one.
Just like what I said at the beginning of this video, she could have reached out to him at any other means: Instagram, Twitter, email, whatever social media that he has. And then it just gets much more worse because skipping towards this video,
Sniper Wolf is already making light of the situation, as if stalking someone is a quirky thing to do. No one should feel unsafe in their own home. And thanks to Sniper Wolf, my wife and I now do. So YouTube, please do the right thing and get her off the platform. Anyone who weaponizes their fan base like she did does not deserve a space here.
He makes a lot of good points because, one, if YouTube lets her get away with this, then what's to stop other YouTubers from doing this? Just because they have a huge following, just because they bring in the big bucks for YouTube, doesn't give them the right to do these sort of types of actions. If Sniper Wolf gets away with this, then who's the next big YouTuber to do this type of action? It just sets a bad example for everybody else. It just makes other content creators or even viewers not safe because they could go to great lengths to do this sort of things. It could also lead to bullying. You know, I feel bad for JacksFilms. I hope they get that safety and security that they once had. Hopefully, they feel that way soon. But this all happened only because he called her out. 2 months ago, he called out Sniper Wolf for all of her reaction videos. The reason for all this call out was because she's been taking content from TikTok and then not credit for any of the creators that made those type of content. She would make her own reactions and then benefit from all those views for herself. There was no whatsoever giving credit to any of the creators. The only time there was ever credit ever given to the creators was the TikTok stamp showing the TikTok logo and the usernames on the video that she was reacting to. But a good chunk of those reactions she's done, there have been cropped videos. And JacksFilms dedicated a YouTube video of all of her interactions, of reactions of all of her videos she's made. He did this so he could give credit to each of those videos for all those TikTok content creators, which, it's a good thing because what she's been doing as of lately is stealing all those content without getting any credit. And it's just not right. And so instead of taking those criticism, she ends up taking it as a harassment, not taking all what he said and then to better herself, to actually give credit to all these content creators and not, steal it for herself, making it look like it's all her own content, because she's been benefiting a lot of that content from all her reactions. And so what started out was to criticize one YouTuber for stealing content. It ended up being for her to actually endanger the JacksFilms from his own safety of his own home. So hopefully YouTube does take some action, does go unpunished. Just like he said, this will go in a very dangerous way. This will just set a bad example for other YouTubes to think, oh, because I'm a big YouTuber, I can get away with this. I can dox this person because I feel like doing it, because this person was harassing me, or because I just don't like what this critic said about me. This can't happen. It has to stop right here. And hopefully it does, But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have to say. And it's hopefully there are actions that YouTube will take. But we'll see. And I decided to make this YouTube video because, this needs to be some awareness of this, what happened here, because it can happen to any of all of us. It can happen to big YouTube creators. It can happen to small YouTube creators. And it doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be other creators from TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, anywhere else that has media where you can post videos, or just normal posts like Twitter. So hopefully some things will be done. But I know normally I say, if you like this video, to give it a like, but I feel like it just doesn't feel right to say so. But I do hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys next time to a much more lighter video. And for those of you who make reaction videos, credit to the person, because it's like you're making an essay but not getting any credit or citing your resources. It's basically plagiarism. It's plagiarism, just a very bad plagiarism, stealing content from other people. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have to say, and so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.